It's time to roll them dino bones.
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Hello everybody and welcome to Brawl Stars Early Access Edition with me, Amy the Amazonian, and also Justin Parnell, a fellow aficionado of historic Brawl. In this video, I'll be playing Pantlaza. Yes, this is actually a commander deck. Well, a card from a commander deck that they brought into Arena. They brought 4 different commander-only cards into Arena for us to play in Historic Brawl, or I guess you could play them in Historic too, but they're a lot more fun as commanders. And one of those is Pantlaza, Sun Favored. This makes use of both dinosaurs, the best part of Lost Caverns of Ixalan, dinosaurs of course, and Discover, which is a new cascade-like mechanic that lets you exile cards and either play the card that you hit or put it into your hand. That means that this deck is filled with high toughness dinosaurs, because that's what Pantlaza cares about, the toughness of the dinosaur that's entering the battlefield. It only triggers once per turn, but this is essentially getting you a free spell either onto the battlefield or in hand once per turn that a dinosaur enters the battlefield under your control. And it can even be a token if you have something that's making tokens for you. Pantlaza is really sweet, and as you might imagine, lets you run a lot of dinosaurs, like we've got right here. This deck is running all my favorite old dinosaurs and a bunch of my favorite new dinosaurs. That's right, we've got things that make dinosaurs like Huatli. We've got big old dinosaurs like this new Pugnacious Hammer Skull and the Belligerent Yearling. It's Kinth. There's so many great dinosaurs in Arena that we get to play with in this deck. And it only triggers once per turn, but that means you're still ramping up, playing a dinosaur, and then probably getting another dinosaur or more ramp for free. It's so cool. And it's a little bit chaotic because sometimes you play something that costs 12 and it's got 12 toughness, so you discover 12 and you hit a 1-drop on top of your deck. But that's just how it goes when you're rolling those dino bones. So we're going to take Pantlaza up against Justin Parnell and see what he's got with his various new historic Brawl decks. The MCO Tyrant cares about the number of permanents you put into your graveyard each turn. This is Justin Parnell's new Brawl deck with the MCO Tyrant, which has tons of permanents and self-mill. He did his best, I can see here, to stay away from any instants and sorceries that don't directly add into the MCO Tyrant's abilities, which gets bigger with the number of fungus and saplings you have and makes non-blocking fungus tokens whenever you have a descend during your turn. So it happens at your end step and it checks the number of permanent cards, only permanent cards, put into your graveyard during your turn. Checks it at your end step. It's pretty sweet though, because this is already like something that's spitting out these big tokens and rewarding you for putting things into graveyard, which works nicely with all of these sweet creatures and some flippy permanents here, like Egon, God of Death. I think that the MCO Tyrant is a sweet commander, and I am looking forward to brewing it myself. Justin is playing the MCO Tyrant. The MCO Tyrant is awesome. Because it cares about self-mill. We put a vote in the chat asking like which deck to brew. And this was up there. MCO Tyrant got 1 fewer votes, I think, than Amalia did. So this deck, we want to ramp and then put on our pants. Put on our big boy pants. So there's a lot of dinosaurs, including dinosaurs I don't really love. Doesn't matter. Ghalta and Mavrin's in here because it has 12 toughness, and Pantlaza cares about toughness. Pants. Fast pants. Discover 4, absolutely! Yeah! I'll give that one haste. Go get them, sweeties! Is fight rigging in Arena? Yes. Is it in the deck? No. Hello? Hello? That's Siege of Mark. All these self-mill cards. This one doesn't self-mill. But this is fungus, and this gets bigger with the number of fungus. Does entering with the counter up the Discover map? Yes. So yeah, you're an 8/8 now? That's too big for me to use its kinth for. So we're gonna discover 7 and draw 2 cards. Yeah, of course! Alright, what do we got? Yo! Okay, so I don't have things in graveyard. They do. I was wondering, like, why is that showing up as 4? Everybody gets +1/+1 counters. +1/+1 counters. Yo, look at us go! That's a permanent. I wonder if this deck is, like, all permanents. Oh, no, there's a Spore Swarm. Welcome to Pantlaza Casino! I'm so glad Arena handles this for me, by the way. Dealing with, like, Discover and Cascade type effects in paper can get so nutty. I kind of like Canker Wound, by the way. Taking out Rhythm. Yeah. I think that's a good plan. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. We need 7 for this. 13. So let me play those next turn. Oh my god. Yeah, not going for the Dino ability this turn. Going for this Dino next turn. Won't have haste, sadly. I know. All my Dino decks got so many new toys. I tried to just throw lots of new dinosaurs in here. I like its skin a lot, too.
I'm just a little guy. I let dinosaurs bite. Yum, yum, yum.
Ooh, Friend Artisan. Look at all these little guys. Where's the Meat Hook Massacre when you need one? I don't have one in this deck. Oh. Nah, go for Ghalta and Mavrin. Amy, stay on course. Believe in the heart of the cards. Decline. I need that for mana. Discover 12. Yes! No! We hit a 1-drop! Discover giveth, and discover taketh away. Thinking? Yeah, I'm thinking once. It was hard. He's gonna have the widest board. So all these fungus can't block, which I'm trying to factor into, like, if I attack in and, like, I make another 8/8. It doesn't have... Oh, it does have trample. I think I'd want to, like, flip Etali and then swing with everything, and I think that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not enough to kill them, but it is a lot. But also, oh, wait a minute. You don't say non-token, right? This makes the dinosaur. What are you getting for X = 4? No ravenous chupacabras or things like that, right? Oh, Acolyte of Affliction. Okay, so that's gonna bring something back from the graveyard. They still do have mana here. Spellspore Nexus. Oh, yes! Oh, hell yeah! This is, when your stuff dies, your non-tokens die, they become fungus dinos. Wait, why is this attacking in? There's no way for you guys to be getting Death Touch, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because this doesn't trigger these? Yeah, it's just more. Okay. I think we can transform and yeet in. Or alternately, Itskind. Let's do Itskind. Pay 2. Have Ghalta and Mavrin eat the MCO Tyrant. Thought they would get tokens. Yeah, it's only on non-tokens. Swords to Plowshares. Oh, we can hit an 8/8 dinosaur. Also hit the 1/1 there, but... Okay, we attack with everything. We make a big dinosaur. We have a lot of trample happening here. And also a lot of not trample. Dinosaur, 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 dinosaur. Yay! Dinosaurs! This deck is Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. This is Justin's brew for the brand new dinosaur, who's absolutely massive and brings friends into play, which means that this deck is filled with big green stuff. You gotta ramp, and then you gotta hoof. You gotta bring out all the biggest, the meanest, the nastiest of green creatures to take out your opponent. And I would say this deck does have a bit of a dinosaur sub-theme. I'm seeing some extra dinosaurs in this deck because, you know, Ghalta's a dino and she likes to hang out with other big dinosaurs. Ghalta's sweet. She's an 8-mana commander though, so that ramp is necessary. Beyond that, it's a big green stompy deck, and everybody loves some big green stompy. Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. I have some ramp in this hand, so it's a good enough hand for me. Aw, Elfo. I play a Scrap Gorger. Start our ramps. Wait, what? We have a Jeff Goldblum avatar? Oh, you want us to get one? Yeah, I don't know if any of the Jurassic World stuff is coming to Arena. Like, any of the art or anything. Oh my gosh, the mono green ramp. This is indeed how mono green ramp does. This comes in tapped. Maybe we should blast that. Next turn we can Invasion of Zendikar. Are there Transformers in Arena? Just as sleeves. Ooh, the Defiler. No. Use that to block. Too late. Lord of the Rings avatars? Yeah, but Lord of the Rings, the whole set is in Arena. Gotta not die next turn. Get some more green and get some white. Solemn Simulacrum does not buff this because these are not green permanents. Yeah, turn 1 Landlord Elf in a mono green stompy deck does work. Enters battlefield or attacks. An old dino. Alright, Amy. Can you not die this turn? Great question. Let's find out. Discover 4. Sure. I could play It's Cute. Rather just play this. This is either a trade or it gets me a land, depending. Right? Oh no, there was nothing left in the graveyard. Oops. I forgot that there wasn't anything left for me to exile. That's fine. I'm quite sure we're gonna be dead here anyway. By the power of dinosaurs! What goes into play? Ooh, I hope it's 5. I hope it's 5. 4. And one's a hoof. Nice. Good game. I like just Sauce being the one to say this. Like, yeah, good game. And a little bit of life gain off of Verdant Sun's avatar. Nice. Our Pakpatik deepest epic is a mono blue commander, which Justin Parnell has brewed here to play against us and a bunch of other people who are challenging him in the queue. This deck is a instant speed deck. That's right, it cares about casting things that are instants because it gives those instants rebound, meaning at the start of your next turn, you can choose to cast that spell again from exile for free. This means that these modal spells are extra good with this commander. Things that, sure, there'll be a counter spell when you cast them on your opponent's turn, but when it comes back to your turn, it's going to be card draw, or maybe a bounce spell. Lots of great choices when it comes to instant speed spells in this deck. But if your commander happens to die, that's actually fine because it flips over and turns into a land, which will transform back after it's tapped 3 times for mana, and you've removed the time counters from it. That means you've got a creature that ramps you, brings itself back, and rewards you for playing it early because maybe they remove it, but your spell should be good enough to hold the line just in case. That is Justin's sweet deck, and I can't wait to play against it. Alright, Pakpatik. You flip over, right? Or are you the one that's the... You flip over and you also copy stuff. Sounds good to me. Let's roll. Oh, I got a turn 1 Rampor. So this is a new mana dork that only taps for mana for dinosaurs. And dino abilities. I'm dino ability. Grab another red source because of the Bonehoard. One Power Stone. Big ramp. We go for the pants. Discover 4. We discovered a Kinjalli Sunwing. Scytheclaw Raptor should be helpful, assuming they're casting things on my turn. Could also play the Bonehoard Dracosaur. Now I'll play Ghalta Stampede into Scytheclaw Raptor. Discover 3, yes please. A Braid. Perfect! Destroy target artifact. 1 Power Stone. Yeah, because whenever they cast an instant, even if it's on their turn, it does get rebound, which means they can cast it again. This is tapped. 19 life remains. If we can get to 7 lands, this can attack 2. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 damage? That's not enough. Ooh. Dreadmaw or Dracosaur? Dreadmaw. And I'm tapping that so I can use the rest of the mana for the Tangled Florahedron. Would you dare cast the spell on my turn? They did. I know playing it as the land gets us closer to the Stomper, but I just want a little 1/1. They can cast it again for free. Yeah, hit the Scytheclaw Raptor. That's a good idea. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Currently cost 7 because of the double discount. Oh, is it combo will untap our lands? Right. Oh, I'm beholding it. Don't you worry, O'Hare Pacatique. I really like the Quetzalcoatl kind of design. Quetzalcoatl, how do you say that? Please no bounce, please no counterspell. Only Zakama! Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl. Oh, they want a Dino too! Yes, Discover 9. Brontodon! Bless it? And get in there for the win! Nice! Dinos! Kintorious Canned. I love that Justin saw this card and brewed around it as one of the first commanders in Lost Caverns of Ixalan because he's great, he's cool, and he's got some backup commanders built into this. Kintorious cares about casting spells from exile, which is something that Red does quite a bit. And he can protect himself by spitting out 3/2 creatures, these spirits, each turn. And if you don't find another way to cast things from exile, well, Kintorious does that too. You can -3 to discover 4, casting something from exile, or putting it into your hand if you don't want it right away. And its ultimate ability, exiles cards from your graveyard, gives you mana, and lets you play those cards this turn. This deck is filled with things that cast from exile. You're probably going to recognize a lot of the red cards in this deck as ones that you might see in Prosper, and a lot of the white cards as just really good cards in white, including some board wipes to help protect Kintorious. Some cards I really love in this include Laelia. Laelia Blade Reforged gets you cards in exile to cast and gets bigger when you're exiling these cards. And Pia spits out Hasty Thopters whenever you cast something from exile or play something from exile. I also like that there's a bunch of crime cards in here, like Ragavan, like Direfleet Daredevil, in order to get some of your opponent's cards to cast for free, too. Yeah, Rahilda and Robber of the Rich as well. These are all so much fun. You guys know that those are my favorite types of cards. So we're going to go up against Kintorious, the sweet little elephant from Strixhaven, and we're gonna have some fun with cards in exile. It's Kintorious Canned. Can you feel it? Gonna be casting things from exile. Nice. So we have 2 different types of turn 2, or 3 different types of turn 2 ramp here. I'm gonna go with the one that brings in a land. We're gonna reveal a dinosaur, this one. We'll grab white mana, since we don't have any right now. Nice. Gonna make sure we got all our colors. Wasn't a penultimate symbol. Ah. Boop. Boop. Gotta go ramp. Like this might die. A lot of good spells that you can cast that will get rid of this, like Shock and Bolt. Ooh, Firemind Vessel. I'm trying to decide here between doing the thing and abrading the Firemind Vessel. We do the thing. Jelly Sunwing. Yeah, doing the thing is more fun. And it means more dinosaurs, like this one. Morning. Oh, nice. That's a dinosaur too, but it's a tapped dinosaur. Thank you, Sunwing. We can Swords to Plowshares it, and they can Swords to Plowshares this. I'll move my commander to the command zone. Yes. You're not a forest, right? You're just a land. Oh, right. I could have gotten the forest first. That's on me! I forgot. I forgot. It works out about the same for me. Mm-hmm. This is dino time. I love that this is a dinosaur dragon. I think this could also go into Kintorius. It's an expensive enabler for it, but it's a repeatable one. Oh no, the Sunwing! Anihiri, you don't like that it's a dragon? Right, because it feels like it shouldn't be a dragon. It should just be a winged dinosaur. But now you can put it into, you know, dragon decks too. Step 1. There is no mind. Amy no mind. It's a proto-dragon from World of Warcraft. You playing like a Wandering Emperor or something? Pants time! Discover 4. Yes. No. I don't want to kick it. Yeah, because there was a Dragon Skull Summit on Ixalan. That's the Czech land, right? Hi, Kintorius! Do you make a little guy, or do you discover and hope for the best? Making a little guy. 2 mana left. Oh. You can sacrifice it to exile cards. When it leaves the battlefield, you can discover. Neat. Okay. Speaking of discoveries. No. Thank you. Sorry, it wanted to use up all my red. Except for you. Yes, please. Yeah, Domri! Domri's great. I'll make my new dinosaur fight your spirit. I'll swing these 2 at Kent to make sure he dies. And I think I'll just hold the Scytheclaw Raptor. Nah, we play it. Reasoning. It's a dinosaur. If board wipe, then bummer. If not board wipe, dinosaurs! Ooh, what'd you get? Tundra Pyromancer. Is that a, Amaket, or Hour of Devastation. Okay. Exiles a land, let you play the land. Oh, dang, that's awesome. Care less about that, more about I gotta discover. Oh,
Excuse.
You have haste? Gosh, you're cool. I guess we, yeah, I think we just go everybody at face. If settle the wreckage, then like, hey, it's great. I still have a Zakama. And I could recast Pantlaza. Good pants. Good pants. Thank you so much for watching this early access edition of Brawl Stars with me and Justin Parnell. Thank you so much to Justin for playing games with me. I kind of messaged him last minute like, hey, I heard you built some Brawl decks. Do you want to play? Awesome. I let my channel vote on the commanders, and they chose this, Pantlaza and Amalia. So if you haven't seen Amalia yet, that video will also be up soon. I don't remember which order I'm uploading these in, but I hope that you loved both of our decks. The decks will be linked in the description of the video, both mine and his, because he was nice enough to post those online for folks like you to net deck. So if you're interested in going to Dino City, well, you can. Or if you want to check out some of his new decks, which include the MCO Tyrant, Ghalta, well, I said Galra, no, Ghalta, Gintorius, and your Puck Fatigue, well, there's options. You've got so many new decks to choose from, and the brewers among us should rejoice because there's a lot of cool new cards being brought to Magic the Gathering Arena. Thank you so much, by the way, Wizards of the Coast, for choosing to bring some Commander-only cards to Arena. I feel like us historic brawlers appreciate the additional variety of legends, and I'm looking forward to brewing with the rest of them when the set actually comes out on Tuesday in Arena. It's early access today, then the set actually releases as pre-release tomorrow in paper, then Tuesday. Yeah, you know, the set fully comes out in Arena on Tuesday, the 14th. That's all you need to know, and we're going to be building even more Brawl decks when that happens. Thank you so much for watching, and have a dino-tastic day!